Hi there, welcome to the Coin Report channel. Just when I was planning to take a little break for myself, I accidentally came across a critically important document that opens eyes to everything going on with Jasmy, and I just couldn't ignore it. That is why today I come to you with breaking news. How are the tech giants fooling all of us? How did Microsoft and Amazon get involved in the Jasmy cryptocurrency matters? And of course, what is the exact maximum price when realizing the full Jasmy potential calculated in this document? We'll talk about all of that in a second. Get comfortable and let's get started. While doing my research on Jasmy cryptocurrency, I was lucky enough to dig up some interesting document. What's written here has significant meaning for the entire Jasmy community. So why is this information so important, and what do the tech giants such as Microsoft and Amazon have to do with it? Well, let's figure it out step by step. So right away, I want to say that this PDF file is very big, so I will briefly run through a few of its important points. If you're interested in watching the whole document yourself, give this video a thumbs up and look for the link in the video description. I'll start with one of the first pages. The main purpose of this cryptocurrency is data democratization. In my recent video about Mark Zuckerberg, I already touched a bit on a social media topic in which well-known companies fish out ordinary people's confidential data and literally trade it. In my opinion, that is horrible. Nowadays, technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace. Just look at the artificial intelligence development speed. It's astounding. But unfortunately, the flip side of the coin is the loss of privacy and the fading of a person's boundaries. Just look at these statistics right here. What kind of information does social media collect at all? What about our right to privacy and confidentiality? But that's not all. How about this table? The projected value of Americans' personal information collected and used only by major internet platforms. Personally, it surprises me. The new generation definitely has privacy issues. But this is where Jasmy will show itself in all its glory, since this community is primarily committed to giving people safe and secure storage of their own data, avoiding information leakage to third parties. In order to better understand the entire market that Jasmy is targeting and accordingly give a more accurate coin's future price prediction, we must first understand what ecosystem the platinum data concept is targeting. After that, I'll show you an exciting mark to aim for when the project reaches its maximum potential. So the basic scheme, it looks something like this. The first thing we need is a safe and secure usage environment for IoT devices. This approach will appeal to many privacy enthusiasts. Almost everyone in the world aspires to it, except of course the governments of different countries. Next, we have the user data collection using secure devices. This point is also important since with the right attitude, it will be possible to prevent personal information leakage, such as Jasmy's unique location information, search information, browser logs, photos and comments on social media, and so on. The third item is semi-anonymous provision to Jasmy consortium members using hashed IDs. I will not dwell on what it is and what it is eaten with. The information is more technical, so it's best to familiarize yourself with it on the internet. Our last point is the realization of user benefits through services and applications. Here I think it's more clear what that is. In other words, using different devices and interfaces to interact with users. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to be done by the Jasmy team. But what is the possible end result of all this? How much will their coin be worth? And these calculations were made on this slide over here, and the facts point to a crazy number of almost $18, which is unbelievable. Based on the formula, this scenario is likely if Jasmy reaches about 7 million active users in Japan and another 100 million beyond. There are around 8 billion people in the world right now. Doing some simple calculations, we get a figure of almost 1.5%. That's exactly how many people Jasmy needs to attract. And this is quite a sane figure. We follow the smart cities concept and a progressive future. But I hasten to disappoint you. We will unlikely be able to achieve such a price in the next few years. But for all that, watching the rapid cryptocurrency adoption and the artificial intelligence development, I think it's entirely possible in 10 or 20 years. And also, I haven't taken other factors into account. For example, if part of the Jasmy coin supply is burned, then things will get better for investors. We can get to those marks much sooner. Well, there are two other factors, but they are more planned. Using the example of the world's population, I wanted to show you the complexity of this whole task so that you can at least roughly understand the height of their goal. In the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button. I am really trying to make interesting and informative videos for you. I would be happy to receive your support. And we continue. Well, now we're finally getting to the document part I wanted to tell you about so badly. No matter what anyone says, cryptocurrency has long been the thing where big capital and the brightest minds of our planet are moving to. It cannot be a way to launder money or buy illegal substances, although the media often says otherwise. But it's all in the past. And the inconvenient truth is that according to Chainalysis, only 0.15% of all cryptocurrency transactions were associated with any illegal activity in 2021. At the same time, the UN estimates that between 2 and 5% of cash were involved in illicit activities, much more than in a cryptocurrency situation. And now we have the industry giants with us. Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, Unity, Epic Games, and the list could go on and on almost to infinity. Many meta-universes will be created in the future, so it makes sense that many people will want to use their avatars, switching items from one metaverse to another just as we now move our coins between different blockchains. Therefore, to meet such a demand, we have only two options. The first is to create a common standard for designing worlds, or the second is to identify points of contact between them. As you can see, Amazon and Microsoft have a Hyperledger Fabric. And what is that? Hyperledger Fabric is a modular blockchain framework that acts as a foundation for developing blockchain-based product solutions and applications using plug-and-play components. And that's wow! Isn't that exactly what Jasmy does? That's right. As a rule, each company is best at specializing in a specific case in which it built its business. And as for developing innovations, they mostly buy out young startups or partner with niche companies. Does this mean we should expect new high-profile partnerships in the next bull market, particularly with Microsoft and Amazon? Well, anything is possible. But I know for sure that alliances like these can help Jasmy achieve its grand goals of attracting active users to its ecosystem. This is how they will manage to interest almost 1.5% of the world's total population. And that's it for today. Subscribe to the Coin Report channel. Thanks for watching and see you later.